lesson, we will explore two sets of Bangla alphabets based on the shape similarity principle. The first set we will cover dental nasal Dontanna, cerebral nasal Murdhanna, and lateral law. In the next set of alphabets, we will discuss the following letters. First, voiced velar plosive Ga, second, unvoiced labial plosive paw, and unvoiced palatal fricative Taliboshaw. Let's take closer look to each of them one by one. The first letter we have here is Dontanna. The pronunciation is similar to the no in the English word naughty. The letter is called Dontanna. There is a matra above the letter. This letter can occur word initially, such as in Nodi, which means river, word medially in Banor, which means monkey, and word finally means Bodon, means face. Now let's try to write this letter Dontanna step by step. First, we will draw the matra. Then, start here with a clockwise loop like this. Go down and move straight up. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter Dontanna. The next letter is Murdhanna. The pronunciation is similar to the na in the English word rain. The letter is Murdhanna. Note that the extended projection at the right side is called Ardhamatra. This letter can occur word medially, such as in Onuronon, which means resonance, and word finally in Choron, means foot. Now let's try to write this letter Murdhanna. First, we will start here with a clockwise loop and a curve. Now, a straight line like this. Finally, draw the Ardhamatra. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter Murdhanna. The final letter of the set is law. The pronunciation is similar to the law in English word lot. There is a matra above the letter. This letter can occur word initially, such as in lobon, which means salt, word medially in nolok, which means septum ring, and word finally as in gorol, which means poison. Now let's try to write this letter law. First, we will draw the matra. Then we will start here with a clockwise loop and draw two curves. Now the straight line will complete the letter law. Now we have to come to the next set of letters of Banjan Borno. Let's learn them. The first letter of this set is Ga. The pronunciation is similar to the Ga in English word got. Bangla letter Ga also has Ardhamatra. This letter can occur word initially, such as in Goru, which means cow, word medially in Shagor, means sea, and word finally in Chag, means goat. Now let's try to write this letter Ga. We will start by drawing an upward line like this, followed by a curve and a straight line. Finally, we will complete it with the Ardhamatra. Now you have successfully written the Bengali letter Ga. The next letter is Pa. The pronunciation is similar to the paw in the English word pot. Bangla letter Pa also has Ardhamatra. This letter can occur word initially, such as in Pahar, which means hill, word medially in Topor, which means a head accessory for Bengali groom, and word finally in Shap, which means snake. Now let's try to write this letter Pa. We will start with a figure like this. Then we will draw another curve above it. Next, we will add a straight line in a downward direction. Finally, we will complete it with an Ardhamatra. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter Pa. The final letter of this set is Talibosha. The pronunciation is similar to shaw in the English word shawl. Like paw, Bangla letter Talibosha also has Ardhomatra. This letter can occur word initially, such as in Shohor, which means town, word medially in Moshari, which means mosquito net, and word finally as in Bash, which means bamboo. Now, let's try to write this letter Talibosha. First, we will start with a downward curve and make it a loop. Then, another loop like this. Then, we will join it into a straight line. We will finish it with Ardhomatra. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter Talibosha. Let's look at some examples using these letters. Bangla word Horin means deer in English. It is spelled as Ha, Boyshuno Roy Hoshorikar, Mordhanya, Horin. Bangla word Nol means tube in English. It is spelled as No, Law, Nol. Bangla word Lal means red in English. It is spelled as Loyakar, Law, Lal. Bangla word Pal means sail in English. It is spelled as Poyakar, Law, Pal. Bangla word Kash means wish flower in English. It is spelled as Koyakar, Talibosha, Kash. Bangla word Pan means beetle in English. It is spelled as Poyakar, Dontanna, Pan. Bangla word Morog means rooster in English. It is spelled as Moy Okar, Boyshuno Ra, Go, Morog. The first letter we have here is Dontanna. In initial position, it can occur in Nupur, which means anklet. In medial position, it can occur in Dabanal, which is forest fire. In final position, it can occur in Kan, which means ear. The next letter is Mordhanya. Mordhanya can't occur in its original form in initial position. In medial position, it can occur in Ganotantro, which means democracy. In final position, it can occur in Ron, which means war. The next letter is Law. It can occur in its original form in initial position in Lolat, which means forehead, in medial position in Sholte, which means wick, and in final position in Torol, which means liquid. The next letter is Go. In initial position, it can occur in Gola, which means throat, in medial position in Gogon, which means sky, and in final position in Rog, which means sickness. The next letter is Pa. In initial position, it can occur in Pata, which means leaf, in medial position in Kapur, which means cloth, in final position in Deep, which means lamp. The next letter is Talibosha. In initial position, it can occur in Shal, which means shawl, in medial position in Resham, which means silk, and in final position, it can occur in Pochish, which means 25. Wonderful! Keep practicing these letters for perfection. See you in the next class.